Hi, CLB. Are you ready?
Yeah!
And here's the Toronto News. Welcome to the CLB News Team. What happening for this week? Go, let's go!
Hi, this is Jeff from the CLB News Team, and today I'm reporting on this book called A Walk to Remember. It was turned into a movie, but here we go. A Walk to Remember was written by Nicholas Sparks in October 1999. It is a New York Times best-selling novel. Although I didn't read the novel until I heard that a movie version of the book starring Shane West and Mandy Moore was coming out. It was Sparks' third novel. It was inspired by his sister Danielle Sparks Lewis, who eventually passed away from cancer in June 2000. The story is about Landon Carter, who is a 57-year-old who goes back 40 years to when he was 17 and a senior in high school, where he asks a church minister's daughter, Jamie Sullivan, to a dance at their high school. The story continues with Jamie and Landon getting married near the end of the book, and then Jamie eventually passing away from leukemia. Then the story goes back 40 years to the 57-year-old Landon telling us that he still loves Jamie and wears his wedding ring. It tells us miracles can happen. For the movie, the story was changed from 1950s to late 1990s, early 2000s. It was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was released on January 25th of 2002. It made $47.75 million in the box office, but it only got a score of 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that score should have been higher, though. The movie follows the book story very well with the same plot, but with a few differences from the book to the movie. It starred Shane West as Landon Carter and Mandy Moore as Jamie Sullivan. Mandy also sang a couple of songs for the movie. My favorite is Cry, that played at the end of the movie credits. I always cry at the end of that movie because even though Mandy's character has died in the movie, hearing her voice singing her song at the end of the movie is really overwhelming. It's still one of my favorite movies still today after 21 years. You should read the book, then see the movie. You'll be glad you did. For CLB News, this is Jeff H. signing off.
Hey there, this is your Weather with Dave, and this is what's happening this week. On Monday, May 1st, we're going to have some rain, and at night, it's going to rain some more. On Tuesday, May 2nd, we're going to have some more rain. and it's going to continue all the way through the night. On Wednesday, May 3rd, we're going to have some more rain, and it's going to continue all the way through the night. On Thursday, May 4th, we're going to have some rain, and that night, it's going to be cloudy. Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. On Friday, May 5th, we're going to have some sun and clouds, and at night, more clouds. Here's your weekend. On Saturday, May 6th, we're going to have some sun and clouds, and at night, we're gonna have clouds. On Sunday, May 7th, we're going to have some sun, and at night, we're gonna have clouds. This has been your Weather with Dave. Remember, stay safe, and may the 4th be with you.
My name is Adam from the CLB News Team. I'm going to tell you about this Beauty and the Beast. This book is based on a novel. The Beast lives alone in the castle because he doesn't want anybody taking the roses from his garden because he's so precious to him. He will get mad if anybody tries to steal his roses from the garden, especially strangers that come and visit his gloomy castle, want to steal from him, because taking things that not belong to him is not very nice. It's based on the Disney story from the library. I got it today. Beauty is my favorite character because she's beautiful. And this is Adam Cassett reporting from the Beauty and the Beast. Signing off.
Hi everyone, I am Sally C at the CLB News Team. So we're doing May birthdays. We got David B. May the 2nd. We have Caroline P. May the 4th. We got Mark E. May the 8th. We got Jennifer A. May the 10th. And here is all the famous birthdays for this week. We got Lance Bass, May the 4th. Then we have Sasha, May the 9th. And he's on Dancing with the Stars. And he's a really good dancer. We have Robert Patterson, May the 13th. That's all the famous birthdays for this week. So my fitness tips for everybody: when you get out of bed, you need to have a glass of water beside your bed to drink when you first get up. And then after when you drink this, have some stretching with your arms and stuff to wake your body up. So that's my tip for this week. I want to say, of the Leafs fans, I hope they're going to be winning tonight. I am Sarah, and I'm signing off.
Hi, this is Adam Horry. Today I'll be reporting on Walk and Roll on the 43rd of annual Walk and Roll, September 23rd, 2023. Time is 10 o'clock a.m. to 1 p.m. The place is on Spencer Smith Park. The goal is raising $40,000 for a wheelchair accessible vehicle. And I hope I'll see you all on Saturday on September 23rd, 2023. I hope I see you there, and this is Adam Horace signing off.
Hi, I am Tyler Sheeran. reporting for CLB News Team. I would like to talk about one of my favorite books, Mora's Birthday. It was made in 1988. Robert Munch. It's about a little girl named Mora. She has a nightmare about a very scary and cursed, boring birthday party until she wakes up and realizes that it's her birthday today, and she needs to invite all her friends as well as every other class. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, and kindergarten. She invites over 100 kids. She gets over 100 gifts. Then 2 big chunks arrive with 190 pizzas. She ends up having a wonderful birthday, and her parents are exhausted. And she says, "Those are too many kids and too many birthdays and too many cakes and too many pizzas and presents." This is Tyler Sheeran signing off.
Hello, book readers, and hello, Warframe fans. I'm Chris Stafford, also known as 37 Dark Shadow. Today I'm going to be reporting on my favorite, and it's not a book, it's actually a manga series that became a TV show, which unfortunately it came to a tragic end, which was known as Death Note. It's about a young man named Light. He comes across, and he's 17 by the way, he comes across basically a book, a notebook of death. They made 2 versions of Death Note for the manga. They made a colored version, and then they made the black series. I highly recommend you getting the black series because it translates into the TV show. What I'm going to be reviewing on Warframe today, and this is specifically for my clan. I had a clan member reach out to me when I was playing last night, asking me if I can do a review of Nidus Prime, or just Nidus or Nidus Prime. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that. This is what Nidus Prime looks like. That's Nidus Prime. Nidus Prime is a Warframe that's basically born from the infested. So Nidus, instead of having shields, he has a high armor rate, and he also has high health. And he has the ability, when he gets hit, he has the ability to regenerate. And with the special mod that you can equip on your Nidus Prime, it makes the regeneration go faster. And Nidus has 4 abilities, just like at the end of Warframe. They have 4 abilities plus a passive. So the first ability, and if you hit the R button to activate, and if you hit RB, that's known as, I'll try my best to pronounce it. I know I'm going to mess up. Virulence, yes. Okay, so Virulence, basically I'm going to read out what it does. It ruptured the ground with the damaging fungal growth that they're basically larvae, and steals energy from each enemy it strikes. For every 5 enemies hit, the infestation mutates, multiplying its destructive force. Then if you hit RY, that's known as larva. That skill is known as larva. So it basically, you send out a parasitic, this squid-looking thing, and this is what it says: spawn an infested pod that erupts and with tentacle and latches onto nearby enemies and pulls them in. Enemies killed have a high chance of generating a mutation stack. So if you use Fluence with larva, the more mutation stacks you get, and I'll explain that on the last skill, or not just the last skill, but the skill coming up. If you get a mutation skill under 1, you can have an ability known as Parasitic Link. So you use R and A. Bind a target. If you bind an enemy, it siphons its health, not only if you get hit, but it feels the damage too. But if you hit an ally with the parasitic link, and if you get hit, your health will go to your ally's health. So you lose health, but your ally will generate health as well. And this is what it says: bind to a target with the parasitic link. When cast on an ally, both the host and Nidus have the ability strength increased. Linked enemies take some of the damage inflicted on Nidus. So basically, that's roughly translated. Now, here is Nidus's ultimate ability, Ravenous. Basically, in my terms, Ravenous is the most bad butt skill that's on Nidus's repertoire, and I'll tell you why. If you have an infestation level 4 or higher, and you hit R and X, or depending on the console you're playing, gluttonous maggots swarm nearby. And sorry, I said maggots, not the other word. Gluttonous maggots swarm nearby. Enemies feasting until they were hit with fluids burst with infestation. The maggots benefit from mutation in each enemy hits adds to the mutation stack. And there's 2 versions of Nidus. There's just regular Nidus and Nidus Prime. And this, my friends here, is Nidus Prime. That's what Nidus Prime looks like. I got Nidus Prime through a friend. So until the next week, and this is for the people that are in my clan, the Guns and Lotuses, I'm 37 Dark Shadow, and my real name is Chris Stafford. I'll be seeing you guys next Tuesday, and I'll review Necros Prime. Peace, you guys.
Thanks for watching for the CLB News Team. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.